Gone are the days when editing a photo meant adding a little bit of contrast, increasing the brightness, adding a little more sharpness, etc. Since AI came in the market, things have changed quite a bit. Look at these few examples that I'm showing you on the screen right now. All of these photos that you're seeing are not actually real photos. Or I should say, most of the stuff that you see in these pictures is not real. Some of that is real. So you can say 20–80%, maybe 80% is all fake stuff generated by artificial intelligence, and only 20%, that includes face and body shape, etc., that might be real. But look at the quality and tell me with honesty if you're able to detect if these pictures were generated with artificial intelligence or not. How do you create these pictures? That's what we're going to learn in this video today. I have the platform opened up on my computer screen, so I'll take you to my computer screen in just a quick moment, and we'll use the platform. It is called Adobe Firefly, and you just have to, let me open it up from the beginning so that it's easier for you. Just type Firefly and search it. In fact, let me go ahead and search it again. I'll open up Google, so just open Google and search Firefly and check out the results. The very first result that you're going to see, in my case it is the second result actually, Adobe Firefly Generative AI for Creatives. Let me go ahead and open this up. After you open it up, it's going to take you to this screen where you need to first log in. I am already logged in, but if you're not logged in already, just log in. If you don't have an account with Adobe, just create that account and then log in. After you log in, you need to come to this screen. This is the home page. Now, on the home page, you're going to see a lot of these options that are available. So text to image, you can just give it text inputs and it's going to create an image for you based on the instructions that you give to the system. The second option that I use the most is generative fill, and this is what I used when I showed you those pictures in the beginning. This is what we used to change the clothes, to change the background, to add stuff in the background, to remove extra stuff from the background. You can do all of that using generative fill. Next is text effect. This is just amazing as well. You can use pictures, you can use artifacts to appear within the text itself. So we're going to explore that later in some other video. By the way, you have all of these rest of the options available as well. In today's video is going to be mostly about generative fill. So we're going to click generative fill. Let me just go ahead and quickly click on this. You see some examples that they've given us below here, and we're gonna use this example to create an image or change the image. So let me just go. By the way, you can also upload your own image from your computer and you can start making changes to the image as well. For this particular video, I'll pick this example. So I'll click try example, and after it takes you to this main screen, you can zoom in. Now let me first see what I want to do with this picture. So this is a picture, this is a portrait of a lady standing, I think, next to a restaurant, and she's wearing an orange jacket with a t-shirt or a sweatshirt. I want to change her clothes first. I want her to be wearing something completely different. So let's go ahead and start first of all selecting the area that we want to change or we want to make changes. By the way, the tools, just to tell you a bit about the tools that are available, this is insert. So you can start inserting stuff from here. That selection that you make can be then utilized to either, as I said, add stuff or generate stuff. Next one is remove. So if I want to remove something from this photo, let's just go ahead and while clicking the insert option, now on the bottom you see these 4 or 5 tools. This is the add one, this is the subtract tool. So you add stuff from here, and if you've selected an area that you didn't intend to select, you can subtract it by using this option. You can change the brush settings from here. You can increase or decrease the size, the hardness, the opacity from here. And then the next option is background remover. We'll try that in a moment. So let's just go ahead and start making selections. If you have ever used Adobe Photoshop, it works just like that. All the shortcuts that apply on Adobe Photoshop apply here as well. For example, I'm pressing Control on my keyboard and I scroll with my mouse, and I can scroll in and out, and I can also press the space bar to move this image up or down. Let me just go ahead and quickly select the area that I want to remove. In this particular case, we're going to select her shirt. It doesn't have to be too perfect. You can make a rough selection, but just make sure to select the area that you want to remove or change. So my brush size is currently small. Let me increase the size so it is a little quicker and faster for us. I want to select all the area where the clothes are appearing. And doesn't matter if some of the hair are coming in the way. AI is going to, as I said, do its magic and add hair, extra hair, if we remove some accidentally. So you guys can see that we made the rough selection. I think this is good enough. Let me just go ahead and see. I think this area is left. So okay, I think now we are good. The selection looks good. Now I'm going to just click generate here. I can also give it instructions. So if I want this lady to wear maybe a leather jacket, I can just type in leather jacket and click generate. Let's just give it a few moments and see what happens. It roughly takes around 5 to 10 seconds. As you guys can see, it took less than that, and it has given us these 4 different variations of the magic that it has done. So this is the first one. Let me zoom it in a little bit so you can see clearly. This is the second one, this is the third one, and this is the fourth one. Let's say you don't like any of these, you can click more and it's going to generate more for you, and it's going to give you 4 other options to choose from. Okay, so now you get more options. Now she's wearing a dress shirt and a jacket, and if you like any of these, you can just click keep. For now, in my case, I'm going to click cancel. I want her to wear, let's say, a t-shirt. Let's see what happens. Most of the times, as I said, it works flawlessly, and I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here enjoying while AI is doing its magic. Okay, so this is a polo shirt, not a t-shirt, but pretty good results still. Okay, so if I want to choose from any of these options, I can go ahead and do that. Okay, let's just make her wear a dress. And let's see what happens when we... Okay, so now she's wearing a dress. I think pretty nice. Now she's even holding a glass. I think I'm pretty happy with this dress. Looks nice on her. Okay, so she's wearing a dress now. Let's go ahead and change the background. So let's click background, and it's going to remove the background and leave only this particular selection. It takes only a couple of seconds and it does that. You can also give it instructions. You can describe the image that you want to create or the background that you want to set. Let's say in this example, we'll ask her. By the way, if you don't type anything and you click generate, as it says here, that it's going to automatically add stuff that is more related or relevant or closer to the kind of image that you're making. In my example, I'm going to write standing in the streets of London. Let's see what happens. If we click generate, it's going to generate a background that is related to this image, and it does take care of the saturation, the contrast, etc. And you guys can see it has already blurred the background as well. We have 4 different options. Let's go through these options and see which one is the best. So this is the second option, this is the third option, and this is the fourth option. I think I kind of like this one. Also like this one. I think this is the best one, so I'm going to keep this one. So I have just clicked keep, and I have the image ready. So let's say if you want to add stuff in the background, as I mentioned at the beginning, you can also add stuff in the picture. So I'll select this area, a random area, and I'll type car. And then when I click generate, it's going to generate a car in that particular area, and it does that in a way that it looks very realistic. As you guys can see just now, as I was mentioning, it has generated a car and puts this in the background, and again it gives you 4 options to choose from. You can also click more and get more options. In my example, I'll stick with this. I think it's a Mercedes, so I'm gonna stick with this. And I think our image is looking pretty good, pretty solid. I see this particular area here that I might want to remove, so I'll click remove and I'll select this area, and now I'll click remove, and it's going to remove this particular area in just a moment. Now you guys can see it has already removed. I'm going to click keep. Okay, there are a couple of ways to save this image. Now our image is complete. The first one is to click the download button here. As you guys will see, as soon as you click the download button, it has started downloading this image, but there is a problem with this. When I open this image up, you guys see on the bottom left corner, it says Adobe Firefly Beta, image not for commercial. So this image quality is going to be good. However, there's another way to download this. Click on pen, keep on this option, and then take a screenshot. So I'm going to select Snap Tool, New, and I'll take a screenshot of this image from here, and I'll save it on my desktop. So let's go ahead and quickly save it on our desktop. Okay, I've already saved this on my desktop. Let me go ahead and open it up for you. So this is the image that we've created. Again, the quality is not going to be as good as if you download this image, but you'd have to compromise with that logo appearing in the bottom left corner. I think the image is looking pretty good. Anyways, I'm gonna stick with this image. That's how you create or generate an image using Adobe Firefly's generative fill option. It is available online. Currently it is free of cost. I've created these images right here in front of you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments section. I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.